Namaste! Namaste, Big Cat! Welcome, or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Oi, Big Cat, come in! Come on! I've got intel. Big Cat, guess what? Your glow-up tour has them barking at passing cars. They know, they, them and know that they must abandon all hope when it comes to the big cat who's decided to what? Take themselves off, mate. You took yourself off and walked into what? Fabulous, gorgeous, and loveliness, no less. You no longer give up your psychological password to scuzz buckets. No, you recognize the shady before they leave their domicile, the mud hut at 911 Freddy Krueger Avenue, 2 streets over from the loser lane in the district of the damned. Yes, baby, all of this and that is going on. What's happened to my music? The devil is a liar. I'm trying to what mess up my flow, but we'll start it again because we're not having it, yeah? Anyhow, come in, Big Cat. I'll give you a moment to gather yourself. We're about to have what? A session or two with what's going on. Pennywise son or daughter is not having a lovely time. Before I carry on with the read, I want to draw your attention to the best book that you will ever have in your life, darling dear. Follow my link in my description box below to my Amazon storefront and pick it up. And you too will be on your glow-up tour, darling dears, because you're not having it blood in the name of the Most High, Father God, Mother Isis. Let me just cleanse my palms with my chalice well spring water. Drove all the way to Glastonbury, don't you know, in the 2020. Yes, baby, in the darkest of times. And everybody was going through it. I was on the road in my chariot of righteousness, delivering my progeny to her what? 11th birthday. Fist bump, master number. Our steps were divinely timed. Yes, baby. Nothing like the consequences of things that you do, and you got to live with them consequences. They wanted you to be what? A pussy hole out in them streets until you met me and realized your name is Big Cat. Pussy who, pussy where, pussy what? Okay then. Right. Before we kick off, darling dears, into this read, let's dive in to the planetary energies. I have to cast your mind back to what I told you about yesterday. I told you yesterday Mercury is in retrograde, right, until the 3rd of December 2022, right? When Mercury goes into retrograde, right, delusions that are really called decisions by the what? The foolish, what? The feeble-minded and the dull-eyed ones. The decisions they made, darling dear, the rose-colored glasses have been ripped off by Mercury, and they found that they're in bed with what? The crypt keeper, Quasimodo's bestie. The Shakira hips just ain't doing it for them anymore. Listen, you can't fuck on an empty stomach, blood. You'll be in the A&E as they're calling out what? The last 45 minutes and calling whom is close to you. Listen, they better not call on a big cat. Because remember, you're too busy. Don't call it for negativity, for drainage, right? Or any kind of what? Comeback. Because they can't come back, blood. They are blocked and being dragged by your ancestral team. And guess what? It's all kicking off in the Mercury retrograde, blood. Hey, listen. The other planetary energies. The skullduggerous moon is in Cancer, its home sign. So you know the moon is what? Busting it out and spreading it wide. Pushing you to avoid what? Negativity on all levels today. Avoid it, darling dear, like it's the pox. Listen, Law 10 of the 48 Laws of Power. Avoid the unlucky and the unhappy. Listen, you know what? I don't like if I pick up a call and your voice is quiet. What do you mean your voice is... If your voice is quiet, blood, that means you're going through fucking ease and you want to take the big cat down that dark road? I think not, Scotty. I will brush you off, right? Like what? A dirty shirt. You'll be left on the floor of life, the rocks of life, because I'm not coming with you, blood. I will be obstreperous because you gave me misophonia and pissanphobia, blood. Misophonia is what? Can't bear to see them blinking and breathing. And pissanphobia, we had to get our boosie badass on, where we trust no one. Because, listen, big cat, lean in. They're a liar, a thief, a cheater, and a user. Listen, I told you many times, if I had pearls, I'd be clutching them beaches with you. They're a swindler, right? A back front neck tabber, right? A frenemy and a haterzoid. Yes! All full of the jelly begelly. Just saw 555 on the counter, darling dears. Which is what? Full on change. They can't stand the change in you. Well, they better sit down for it, darling dear. On what? The plastic chairs, right? In the nosebleed section. Because your glow up must continue. You are a happiness expert. Hey, love it, big cat. I don't hate it. Best book, yeah? No, I didn't coordinate the colors. I just felt in the blue, darling dear. In the blue. What does blue mean? Trust, loyalty, right? Truth, knowledge, spirituality, and serenity, blood. Serenity. Peace must reign wherever the big cat lay their head. Big cat must sleep at night. Why? So you can get the downloads from the Most High. So you can continue to what? Sock it to him, Scotty. Sock it to him. And you must be easy with it. Easy with it. Law number 9. Win through your actions, darling dear. Never through your words. We haven't got the time to what? Be tongue wrestling, let alone tussling in the dust with a bottom feeder that's got nowhere to go. But what? Hades, darling dear. Back to the crevice of the devil's balls with their fucking ease, blood. Right. Let's press on with the planetary energies. I told you I digress. I can be such a chatty cat. But there's no one to check me, boo. There's no one. Yeah. Baby. What else is going on? The moon then takes a sextile, right, with Uranus, encouraging you to follow your instincts to attract positive opportunities today, darling dears. You may have what? Chance encounters, right? Which will be abounding in the form of what? Meeting your true soul tribe members. 1 or 2 of them in the flesh today, darling dear. Some of you may even what? Meet your true love's first kiss. Baby, I'm not telling you to what? Beat your face with the MAC or the Fenty Beauty. No! I'm telling you, don't leave your house looking like what? Quasimodo's bestie, the crypt keeper. Baby, some of you say, they'll love me anyway. Doesn't matter what I... Yes, it bloody does, blood. You ain't going out with those leggings that's got no lycra in it. Your bottom looks like you need a nappy. Are you mad? Are you mad? If you've got a weight, tighten your belt, hoist up your boobage, and get out there into creation. You are a big cat, and never you forget that. Right, let's press on. So many things to unpack, big cat, and so little time. How you've changed has made them feel really uncomfortable in their cranium. Why? Because they're launching the hillbilly investigations. They know what's going on with you, but only on the outside, darling dear. They see you move from A to Z. They didn't see the B, C, D, E, F, G. They didn't see the bit in the middle. No. You was too busy nining them as a hermit, because I told you when they ate the big cat, we nine them. We go within. Self-introspection brings what? Self-improvement. You realize that what? Bitches and mitches equate to what? Bad luck, yes, bad credit, bad attitude, bad intentions, right? And treacherous genitalia with the bad memory, amnesia when it leaves your side. Some of them have the effrontery to what? Have the amnesia while they're in your presence. They're on their phone, right? Looking up that big booty Keisha, yeah? Big booty Keisha that is going to rinse and repeat them as they continue to what? Be hit up into everything by Neptune in a retrograde, blood. Let me tell you something. There's nothing like time. My mother always told me time is longer than a piece of rope. Baby. When my mother likes to drop her peccadillos on you, right, you have to sit still and think about what she just... Wait, like what you say, Ma? We call her Ma. People used to say, do you call her Pa? Do you call your father Pa? No, we call him Missing, mate. Missing and skullduggerous and don't effing come back. That's what we call Pa. Yes, yes, yes. You know, memories. Are the corners of my mind. And what? The rod in my back to get great. And what minus the big cat from the negative. And the what feeble-minded going nowhere, darling dear. Wanna drinks me in what? Bad luckiness. I say what? Get out. Get out. Get out of here. In the name of the Most High. Got to cut my fan on. Cause it's getting hot in here. Baby. As I was saying. No longer will you ever be a long-suffering doormat. Baby, nobody's taking off their comfortable slippers in my back as they what? Give it to me without the Vaseline blood? No, I'm not having it. You are awakened to Father God, Mother Isis, and yourself, darling dear. The powerful three, the throuple that I said you need to get to. By all means necessary. By any means necessary. You knew, darling dears, that you would be restored when you fell back in faith, Psalms 91:1, and was covered with what badassery? What's that? Your what? Armor of God, darling dear. Ephesians 6:13. I tell you this all of the time, darling dears, as we walk together. Yeah? Walk with me, darling dear, and you will be walking with the wise. Psalms 119, verse 97, 98. Look that bishai up. Yeah, I told you. Anything I tell you, darling dear, it's intel that you can go and check and recheck for yourself, darling dear. You knew that all your wants would be met when you came with a pure heart and you was ready to what? Do the work. What work is that? The shadow work. You have to look in the mirror, deep into your eye chakra, right? And after you slap the shit and spittle out of yourself till blood flies, darling dear. Until blood flies, right? Common sense, your flip-flop must prevail as you washed your face like David and said, that ain't happening to me again. Blood! Right. Yes, baby. Leave them. Leave them as they what? Watch you be covered in grace, darling dears. Because I'm telling you, they are watching. They are watching. And they're waiting for you to fail. Well, guess what? Hopefully they'll get the notification, right, to hold their breath while they're waiting for you to fail. You will outlive them all, big cat. Fist bump. As we call in the energies of wisdom, guidance, and protection from Father God, Mother Isis, ancestors, angels, way showers, and spiritual guides. As above, so below. From Keitha to Malkuth. Namaste. Energies up, big cat. Up. We've got things to be doing. What's that? Getting great, darling dear. Very busy. As we took back what? Our psychological passwords. No longer will you be what? A tampon string in their life. I think not. We don't like tight, hot, sweaty, bloody places, blood. You understand Luke 22:48? They're a back tabber and they must go and tab someone else's back. Yeah. And they're realizing that their back is being tabbed as Mercury rips off what? The rose-colored glasses and is being absolutely skullduggerous until the 3rd of December 2022. They thought they thunk they was going to it. They've not got to it yet. Mercury hasn't even spread out all of its buttocks in their life. Give time, darling dear. But mind your own business. You don't look for their failure or for things to happen to them. No. And when you hear it, you must go, Don't laugh. Because why? Karma is also skullduggerous. It will come and revisit you, darling dear. Those same said ones that like to come and say, oh, your partner is abusive. Oh my God, you must leave that person when they're going through hellfire and powder house. Yes. Those ones that want to hang on to what? That partner that is what? Looking for big booty Keisha on a daily basis. Yes. They're looking for just in time Justine, right? Yes, baby. right? When they had gold the whole time. They gave up the gold for a wooden trophy, darling, that had what? The algae on it, just like the tree sloth, right? With the algae on their fur. And their what? Panani or Fatum in the air like a gang sign. We give them all love and light. Love and light, big cat. Yeah. Anyhow, let's press on because my day is full. I've got to take my youngest progeny to the dentist, right? I can't tell her I can't tell her too far away from the appointment, right? This morning she got up, she came into my room, and she didn't even know that something must be up. If mum is sitting up in her bed at 6 o'clock in the morning, the blinds are open, my bedroom's door's open, and my pillows are all buffed up at my back chakra, that something is afoot. She came and I said, good morning. Good morning, Cameron. How are you? She goes, Mommy, I'm fine. I don't know why I'm up so early. I said, you're up this early because your subconscious wanted you to know we've got a dentist appointment for you today. My child swooned on her feet. I thought she was going to fall onto my wardrobe. I said, sit down, child, before you fall to the ground. But we're still going. Listen, if your kids are taking the piss with you, darling, just make a dentist appointment. That'll sort them out. Sort them out. You don't have to beat them. No, I don't uphold anyone putting their hands on their progeny. Especially, I couldn't imagine that. I'd want to beat my son. My son is 6 foot and over 16 stone. Beat him for what? He might have a reaction where he has to hit me back and then I'll have to kill his quatty, get my jigsaw out and bury him in the woods behind me. I don't want it to go that way. I just hit them up in their wallet. And I tell them things like, I'm not buying any more food. How about that? I'm not paying the light and gas bill. How about that? How about being blinded in the dark and hungry? Listen, I can put them all through all sorts of changes. And I book them dentist appointments regular. Yes. I ain't got time to fight with a progeny. Are you mad? When I've got all the money and the common sense. And I'm trying to give them flip-flops on a daily basis. Listen, don't let your progeny push you around, yeah, big cat. Don't. Right, I've even forgotten what the hell I was doing. I could just sit here and talk to you, darling dears, because skullduggery is always afoot, and we're always rustling it to the ground. Remember, they are sitting in what? Mercury in retrograde, because they have to realize that they have to hit the road, just like Jack. Right, let's get the Runestones for today. What time is it? We're already at the 17. I told you I'm a chatty cat. Who gonna check me, boo? Hey, love this beat. No one's gonna check me. Someone emailed me yesterday and said that I shouldn't be making jokey skits. I thought this was tarot and it's not divinely guided. Let me tell you something. I told them, do you want to be the next joke on my tableau? Don't email me again, darling dear. You can't check me, boo. Are you mad blood, brah? Or sister? Do you know who I am? Telling me I can't be funny. Telling me I mustn't tell jokes. I'm not telling jokes. This is how I talk. I'm like this all of the time. I laugh when they're not getting their pocket money. I laugh when I'm taking them to the dentist. Because it's the best days of my life. Because if you cross the big cat, I don't care who you are. So what if I gave birth to you? But the younger two, they was cut from me. So guess what? You know that I'm going to go for the jugular. Where I know, hit them up in their what? In their mouth, right? At the dentist, yeah? And in their pocket. And they won't buy any food. How about that? I can survive with saliva. Their pooper taught me that. The skulldugger's back, front, neck, dig dealing, bottom feeding snake. Straight out of the crevice of the devil's balls. Right. You know that motherfucker tried to what? Tell me about, oh, he's got a Bible. I said, the devil is a liar. This is my progeny's dad, right? I said, the devil is a liar, right? And then I hit him with Bible quotes about adultery, right? Putting your hands on your wife, right? Listen, he come to the wrong place for what? Someone to feel sorry for. He was lucky he got to speak to me. Never speak to me again. Go and speak to the chlamydia lady. Who authorized this what contact with the big cat? Are you mad? My ancestral team would rag him. But they didn't need to do. Because you know what? I was there to do it myself, darling dear. Wanna come tell me that they've got a Bible? The devil is a liar! Oh, it fell out the back end. What's this? Lean in, big cat. You have what? Swallow sun energy, the happiest card in tarot. Your life force, your vitality, darling dear, is on the up and up. Why? Victory must prevail. For a big cat, don't you know? Pink is up. Fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Why? You lead with the Bushido Reedy, the big cat Reedy, darling dear. What? What's that? Well, we've only got 8 golden rules. The first one is what? Righteousness, darling dear. You are righteous, right? Your vehicle, your chariot is righteous, because anywhere you go, in the chariot is righteous, darling dear. You are courageous. You are compassionate. You respect what? Your power, darling dear, because you can eviscerate them, but you don't do it. Why? The wiki, dub plate remix. You don't want the karmas. You don't want that smoke. Not from the Most High. You are truthful to a fault, and they can't take it. They can't take you telling them the truth that they're scuzz buckets, and they must go back to the crevice of the devil's balls. Touch not the anointed, because you are sorely touched in your cranium. They don't want to tell you to tell them these things. They don't, right? You lead with the honor, and right next to your honor is your loyalty. And what's the 8th rule? Self-control, so that you can exemplify and embody all of the 7 rules before that I just quoted, darling dears. The Sun card. This is about you having raised the bar. Happy times ahead, darling dear. This also speaks about your self-esteem as you continue to transform into what? A bionic big cat, darling dear. Bionic big cat, prototype of your lineage. It speaks about what? True soulmates coming forth. Bringing what? Stability. What? I didn't say the stability that you haven't got, darling dear. I told you. Anyone that comes in your life has to add to what you've got, not be the complete of what you've got. Are you mad, blood? No. Anyone, especially if you're going into romance, they must have the golden 3, the throuple, their own house, their own car, right? And their own career. And they mustn't, I lie, it's not a throuple, it's a quadruple. They must have the 4. They must know how to leave the big cat alone when they say leave them alone, right? Mind your own business. They must know when to fall back, right? Sun card, darling dear. Represented by the number 76, 77, 78, and 79, as well as the letter S. Somebody don't like the fact that you're happy. Well, guess what? They've been what? Brought low by what? The Mercury in retrograde, as well as the wrath of Father God Most High. Touch not the anointed. What did I say? Well, it's the business, blood. I just come with the messages. Whatever you got going on, darling dear, it will not be an incubation stage for long. Sun card also speaks about what? Success, darling dear, as well as abundance. Know this. Some of you are incubating a bambino for a skullduggerous, dig-dealing mattress back. Worry not, darling dear. You have what? A star child that will make you proud for all eternity. Dry your eyes, darling dear, because soon you'll be wiping your sweat with your pentacles. Fist bump. Laugh now, cry later. They're crying, blood. Anybody that loses a big cat, anybody that loses a big cat is nothing but what? A hood alfalfa. Too late will always be their cry. And the Shakira hits just ain't doing it for them. When that sweat drying, they ain't got no money, darling dear. And they realize they're living in what? A mud hut. With what? A lazy Jezebel spirit that couldn't clean them, couldn't clean nothing. Their toilets are brown, there's cobwebs everywhere, and they have to wear socks on their feet because the floor's so dirty. This is what I'm saying. You got skills, big cat. Leave them with what they chose. Yeah? Right. If you're not sure, go and watch my yesterday's reading, Divine Masculine and the Karmic, aka Chucky and his bride. What did I say? You've got the badass alchemist ways. This is the magician card in tarot. You've got all of the tools to create whatever life you want. It also speaks about what? Travel. Some of you are making travel plans, possibly away from a con man, a hoodwinker, right? Divine wants you to what? Continue to be resourceful and direct your intentions. What you focus on, darling dears, will grow. Badass alchemist ways. You are that bitch or garçon in this season. I tell you all of the time, big cat, you hold the whip. Don't let nobody make you think that you are anything less than what? The dog's bollocks, darling dear. You're saying, but Case, we're cats. Well, guess what? You're the dog's bollocks as well. And why? What are the dogs always shining? I'll wait. Exactly, big cat. Before I press on, let's see who's in the comments. Because I tell you, my mechanicals can be so skullduggerous sometimes. Right. Kung Fu Panda, hiya! First in the chat. Big Cat Wave. We've got what? Prolific. Miss Mo, you still laughing, darling dear? Nicolette. Wagwan. Pinky's up. We've got the what? CB. Hello, CB. Are you fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely? We've got Jeanette. JG. Queen of the Cross Town. Bebe. You understand. You control your kana of the earth. The Malkuf. Right. We've got what? Your Faith Candy. Hello, darling dear. Yeah, you know about that big booty Keisha, the one they're trying to get away with because they're a bottomless pit, right? And a what? A dirty hussy. A hussy. Yeah. A hussy's what? A tart and a slapper in the UK. And what's that? A hoe. In the USA and anywhere else. Right? Order die. What's going on? We've got Susie, Spicy Pisces. Well, go on, Susie. Fist bump. Are you good, darling dears? I'm going to quickly run through. Who else is here? We've got Charlotte Marie. Hello, darling dear. Your name sounds so cute. Your name sounds cute. Cute. Big Cat Wave. And anyone else who I haven't said hello to? Namaste, because you know I'm a chatty cat. We're already at the 26th and I've barely put a tarot on the tableau. Too busy telling you this and that. About what? The hood-looking alfalfas. As they watch you what? Pee, glitter, shit cupcakes and fart rainbows. Right? And they better know that you are obstreperous. Obstreperous, blood. Noisy and extremely difficult to handle. No weapon formed against the big cat shall prosper, darling dear. They sat in duos and thruples trying to bring a big cat down. They laughed when you went into your higher studies. They laughed when you started your YouTube channel or whatever you did, darling dear. Who's laughing now? Look at all of that what? Dull green, darling dear. The envy and the jealous, darling dear. Well, guess what? They ate us, we nined them. You got the badass alchemist ways. And look how the colors line up, darling dear. What is the green? The green is your heart chakra. Your heart chakra speaks about trust and truth as well as balance and what understanding. You understood your assignment, big cat. The heart chakra is represented by Archangel Gabriel. Call him at any time, darling dear. It's also represented by the moon energy. Listen, the moon is what? Cancer. And it also represents the north. And I like to say it's the north node, darling dear, as we live our life purpose in their face. There's they what? Bark at passing cars. Your name is in their mouth like chewing gum, darling dear. Why? They want to tell people that they know you. The devil is a liar because you will never confirm that shit. They want to tell people that I am the mother of their child. They're a liar. I went to the sperm donor bank and you can't get me to say anything else. What's this? Air, darling dear. I told you. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini on its face, darling dear. Their words are being seen. Their people are seeing the lies in their words. That they've got no direction in their life. And they're still what? Taking comfort in Big Booty Keisha. Yes, baby. Big Booty Keisha that hasn't got a pot to piss in or a window to put it out of. And them Shakira hips, baby. People's tired of the slow grinding hoe. Tired of the slow grinding hoe. That's all they've got. Not even common sense. That's what I'm saying. They will have somebody that looks like a Beyonce, works like a field hand, got money in the bank, right? Got accolades, right? Have achievements. And they will go and cheat on you with buck-tooth Briani. Yeah, Briani with the halitosis. Why? Because they suck dick from night till dark. Listen, from dawn till dark. Listen. Sorry, I had to check myself, right? I had to check myself. You're saying, but Case, you're saying, I'm telling you the truth, big cat. They effed you over so that they could get their dick sucked in the back of a car. And guess whose car it was? Alright then, fist bump. You know what I mean? You know you got to feng shui that BC out. You've got to go into your car with the Palo Santo and make sure you get the obsidian black crystal, right? To dispel the negative energies that was left there by dick sucking Diana. Right, dirty Diana, eh? Hey, hey! Let me sip my mocha, because I ain't getting smoked. Look, even my cup has got a big F in it for fuck that shit. Because we ain't getting smoked. We are not leading with a reverse type fire attack for the 22s. Oh, hell no. How now, brown cow? Right, let's see what else is going on. These dickheads. Base of the deck, touch not the anointed. This also speaks about your boundaries. We have the Hierophant Taurus energy. This also speaks about you what? Some of you are getting promotions or you are mentors. And it also speaks about teachers coming into your life. It also speaks about what? The meeting of minds in the form of what? Soulmates and soul families. Hey, who's that? Nicole Brown? Fist bump. Glad you could pop in, darling dear. Some people try to catch my lives. I have no schedule, darling dear. I'm a sneaky cat. I like to turn up on a big cat when they're going through crisis point to say, well, go on, big cat. Remember who you are. And remember you're my best friend as am I your best friend. And I pull you up by your pubic hair if need be to make you see how great you are. Right, let's press on. Told you I can be a chatty cat. You're too busy. Listen, if you are hearing what people are saying, right, with the T-Rex arms, I keep telling you, they got the T-Rex arms, darling dears, right? If you hear, you're not flying high enough. You're not flying high enough. What do we need to know? This is the After Tarot deck. Thank you. Told you, they've been given to a gnome, right? With their Panania Futum in the air like a gang sign, a bottomless pit. Now they find it themselves in a take situation, right? Look at this. They're going nowhere fast with a chicken head. Look, and again the Panania Futum in the air like a gang sign, right? They didn't have the foresight to plan all the way to the end. Law 29 of the 48 laws of power. No, babe. They couldn't see past the what? The dick sucking and the free Panani. Not realizing that Panani was free to all and sundry, right? They gave the money to that gnome. That evil short person. What's this? What did I say? Guantanamo Bay on crack. Their life, their domicile, the mud hut, was built on quicksand. Right? In a monsoon, as lightning hit it. This is the rinse repeat on karma. It also speaks about divorce, ending of a situation, darling dear, because of their actions. They didn't have the foresight, right, to plan all the way to the end. They, them and arm. They must abandon all hope of ever getting a big cat back, right? Look at this. They're on a knife's edge, darling dear. Some of them are drinking and drugging it up, and it's killing out their cranium. It's hitting them in their cranium. And they're trying to what? Hide from Big Booty Keisha, who keeps trying to offer them that skullduggerous Panani for Tom. They don't want the Shakira hips. Now common sense is prevailing. From the bottom of the pot. What's this? It's all the cards. No, the cards are not all upside down. Look at this shit. The toxic situation they got in, that pussy has got them at what? Hokey sticks at dawn, right? And being beaten with consequences as what? Neptune is in retrograde until December. Don't you know? The dick dealer, right? The king of wands, who loves to charm all and sundry, but they only got what? What's this? What's that on his hand? Is it a lizard? A snake? I don't know. It's some kind of creature that crawls in the dust, darling dear, as you focus on the back, darling dear. They're not happy about the life you've created. Oh well. That's their business. That's their business. They must abandon all hope. They must. What the wicked intended for you, darling dear, they fell in that pit. They flew too fast past their nest. And they thought, they thunk, that you would forget. Listen, that dick dealer likes to tell my kids that and to send me messages that what? Your mum's carrying grudges. I don't carry grudges for no one. I haven't got the hairline for it, darling dear. I lead with the facts. Queen of Swords in the upright. The sword of truth, darling dear. They call it a grudge, I say it's the truth. Potatoes and potatoes. Let them work it out. Pinkies up. Right. Let's clarify these cards in this bitch. Yeah, solo dolo, like the boys or girls on the pole. You're able to balance out your finances, and this also speaks about this juggler, right? This juggler who was juggling in the dark, full on buck naked with big booty Keisha. They're not having it, mate. Capricorn as well as Jupiter energy. Somebody's sorry that you're single, darling dear. They would love to offer to you, but they haven't got a pot to piss in or a window to put it out of. They are black pocketers to the core. Big Cat, do we have time for petty? Let's see if we've got time for petty. I'm going to watch the comments because I know it's a little time. Have we got time for petty? What time is it? Nearly time for the dentist, darling. Karma! Are you ready? You hear that almost came from the bottom of her belly. She's not happy about it. As I was saying. Have we got time for petty? Everybody, I say yes. Okay then. Jess! Belle! Where's Belle? Them have no pentacale. No pentacale, none. Not a beam. Big booty Keisha with the Shakira hips, right? Has taken every penny they've got, darling dear. They are stuck in a situation that they can't move on from. So it's hellfire and powder house on a daily basis. She's like, but can I give you some more of that pussy? He says, no, you are toxic. Imagine the toxic are calling the toxic toxic. Listen, it beggars beyond belief. This is a situation where it is disappointment.com and too late is they cry. Right, let's carry on. This big dealer, as you focus on your bag, your progeny, and your infinite possibilities, now they see you're the one. And you're saying, I'm not the one, black. Not today, Satan. I am not the one. I know, Big Cat. Fist bump. What's going on? Right? They're in a situation where they ain't got no money. They're still giving to the evil gnome. Right? Cup of love, darling dear. They need to drink of the self-love cup, as are you, darling dear. This also speaks about your multiple streams of income. This is what they're seeing, darling dear, that you're getting great. Ace of Cups speaks about a new beginning, darling dears. It speaks about a new lover coming your way. Big opportunities, right? As you harness greatness and self-love, tapping into your creativity and your infinite abundance with your badass alchemist ways. What can I say? What else is going on as they're stuck, right, with the chicken of the sea? Let me turn the fan around because I'm telling you, the sweaters kicked it up, guys. They want me to shut up. Want me to shut up? Yeah, as they're stuck in their situation, what's going on? They're trying to what? Cast dispersion. They're talking about you, darling dear. They're trying to attack you in their sleep, right? They're trying to make you feel depressed. Because they're with big booty Keisha, right? With the dick sucking lips. I think not, darling dear. I think not. Who would wish for this? Are you wishing for this? Let me clarify this Nine of Swords. Is my Big Cat really stressed out about what's going on? What's this? Listen, I've got to suck my 31 teeth because you've got the Tree of Life. Divine has given you what? The Fool's Journey again. Where you know what's going on. You ain't worried about them. Can't touch this. You're getting your MC hammer on. You ain't worried about them, and you know who's sending all of these malicious words. Touch not the anointed. I told you. Psalms 118. Read that 7 times. Outrageous. You've been down that dark path, right? That led you nowhere, right? As they're going through their consequences, being divorced, right? Told to what? Get out of town and don't darken my door again, right? The devil's strongest worker, Pennywise son or daughter. What's this? What did I say? The devil's strongest worker. You know who they are, darling dear. This person that got you in the codependence, then you know that they've got what? A sexual addiction, right? Possibly even a drug addiction, right? This person is highly controlling, right? They tried to keep you in a cage. Why? Because you were sleeping with the enemy. They was jealous of you, darling dear, your essence and everything you brought to the table, right? The Tower, With the devil card underneath it, things don't look good for them, blood. Don't, right? You made the right choice. Never you ever think, right, that you made the wrong choice. The moon as well as Libra energy. They put you in a what? A hard circumstance. As they what? The swords is about verbal and mental abuse, darling dear. As they try to gaslight you up your Watusi. You made the right choice. To drop that burden like it's hot. 10 of Wands. Hey, hey. Now they don't want the situation where they are. They're living amongst their consequences. 4 of Swords, darling dears. On its face. On its face. There's no self-care, darling dear. They're extremely restless and exhausted. Exhausted from what? Cussing out big booty Keisha. They're tired from it. Well, guess what? Neptune is making sure they see exactly what they brought into their life. As they try to what? F a big cat over. As the big booty Keisha is trying to beg them back into the boudoir, the same bed that they don't even wash the sheets on, not even what the cribbage is, where I want to stay in there. Nah, mate, you see the what? The ants and the snails and God knows what else in that mattress, trying to leave, jump ship before they get into that bed again, right? You've got your third eye on bitches and mitches, mate, right? They can't approach you. You've got their file, the same file that is a see-through pamphlet that we all agreed to float test over the dustbin. Why? Because it's Basura. Basura. And you are what? The red light, green light champion. As am I, of 79. You know what's going on, right? Hellfire and Powder House. They would love for you to come back and be codependent on them, right? Remember, never you forget, Big Cat. They wanted you to survive with saliva. They wanted your progeny, right, to go to their school in shoes that were 2 sizes too small, right? And remember, they don't even want to give you the money now, right? Why? Because you won't, they don't have access to you. They wanted you to have the sackcloth and ashes. Well, guess what? Don't regret nothing. Why? Because who's crying now? That's 2 5s. You let that bitch go. Bitch or Mitch, darling dears. It also speaks about you realizing that you have infinite possibilities. As you realize the light is shining on your 2 of Cups. You are able to attract whatever you want once you realize whom you are and the energies that you control, darling dear. Let them cry into their fist. Luke 22:62. What about that No, I was about to say, what about their toxic situation? I told you, you know what's going on. Guantanamo Bay, blood. 2 different decks. Can't make it up. That's their business. Got nothing to do with the Big Cat. This one with the unsatisfied eyes. Now they see you as the one. You can't even see them, blood. You're doing what full on? Easter Island, Stevie Wonder. Too busy flying high to be caught by a dummy bat at this stage of the game. I think not, Scotty. I think not. Had to put my back into it. You became a keyboard gangster. Yes, baby. Because no more one round Julie with you. Your hairline. Why? Because you're a star and they see you as a star, right? You could be what? You may have a platform. This also speaks about a benefactor. This is promotion, darling dear. Why? Because you went within and you are being blessed. And you are too blessed to be stressed and worrying about Guantanamo Bay. And the tower right here for you is a sudden change. Something is going to change suddenly in your life, darling dear. Know this. Be prepared. Don't go out your house looking like Quasimodo's bestie. Please. Again, we see the Queen of Pentacles. You mind your own business, right? Minding your own business. You have the business acumen. You could be doing your higher education. You may even be doing what? Keyboard education. You are self-taught in most cases, right? You know how to hold your gangster. You know how to make a house into a home, darling dear. Queen of Pentacles. And loyalty is on its way to you. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This also speaks about your determination and you continuing to be methodical with your application of getting great. And look, the Narc, darling dear, still in the background talking about, that's all they can do is talk about you, right? Talking about you when you've already washed your face like David. 5 of Swords. They wanted to one-up who? The one that's got the badass alchemist ways. I think not, Scotty. 3 of Pentacles. Red light, green light champion, darling dear. You are getting what? The right partnerships, right? The right linkage. You've got unity going on where you are, darling dear. Why? Because you are the light. and you are Father God's child. Touch not the anointed. And you got the Wheel of Fortune at the back, and you 9 them. I told you, when they ate you, you 9 them. Got to press on. Because I've got to quickly do Karma Moore's hair before we go to the dentist. Dun, dun, dun. Didn't tell her, because she'll lose her footing again. Fun times, eh? What's going on? Subterfuge and bull swanky, darling dear. And can you not see the 16? They're going through tower moment after tower moment. And Mercury retrograde is going to make sure they see the error of the choices they made. How can you choose a bottom feeder, right? A tree sloth, right? With algae in their fur over a big cat. They tried to make you jealous with that. Right? Who was it? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. A water sign. Right? They're still slandering you, darling dear, and they haven't learned. But they'll go and learn today, darling dear. Every time they chuck out a bad word against you, we already saw the 9 of Swords trying to make you upset and unable to sleep in your bed of righteousness. Right? It's Boomerang season. Touch not the anointed. You have the badass alchemist ways. Return to sender. What else is going on? Right? Mitch can't kill your vibe. Mitch can't kill your vibe. 21, you ended the situation. We've also got the 22 because they're going through what? With the dark night of the soul. For the 22s. Baby, I told you. Hairline taking stuff, guys. Don't save them. We've also got what? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy, darling dears. The earth signs who are what? Getting at the tangibles, darling dear. You're extremely nurturing and stable as well as fertile in every situation. Anything you put your paw on, darling dear, once you've done your shadow work, turns to gold. 10 is what? Transformation, right? Ending of a cycle in order to the right one, the best one to begin for you. Wagwan Rapinda. Glad you could pop in. Fist bump. Continue to move in silence, big cat. Tell them nothing. 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 Until 'tis done. In the name of the Most High. Right. What is it? We're going to go with... No, we're going to use the wellness deck. And then I've really got to go because I've got to get to the dentist. Karma Moore doesn't want me to be late. No, I'm lying. She bloody does. She wanted me to have what? Cognitive dissonance and forgot about it. I didn't. Right? They're heartbroken. Right? Deeply hurt. Sad about the separation and breakup. They're feeling lost and they're grieving and mourning. All of those energies they're giving to Big Booty Keisha. Right? What's this? What else is going on? The key. Was it the heart of a key? Right? You are look at this. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and it's perfect. Yeah. Base of the deck. Because you healed, darling dear. How did you heal? By not going backwards. We move forwards, in the words of Abraham Lincoln. You're not going to allow them to use that. Listen, don't talk to them, darling dear. They'll break down everything that you've built. They'll try to get through your boundaries. You give them an inch and they will take a yard, and before you know it, they're in your domicile, and it's a mud hut, fraught and filled with fucking blood. Don't let them seduce you. You better pay your knees, right? They're getting the nostalgia and they're crying over your old pictures. The stalking stalkers. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd love to my Teesprings, Todd love to my Patreon. We'll come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. Your glow up tour has them barking at passing cars. Well, guess what? Bark away, darling dear. As long as it's what? Outside the perimeter. Every time they's coming through, it has to what? Clang on something to let you know that you have it like that, big cat, and you're not having it blood. Bruh. Or stream. Tell them at the back. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.